This public awareness series is brought to you by Southwest TV News, the Prairie Post, and the following local business partners. The Pioneer Co-op and Wheatland Mall, your community-minded shopping center. W.W. Smith Insurance and Travel, independently and locally owned, your SGI Canada broker in Swift Current. Your local Canadian Tire store in Swift Current. And by Moose World, Inc. Rats need three things: food, water, and a nesting area. By taking a few simple precautions, you can keep rats off your property. You don't have to be a trained professional to look for rats. Anyone can inspect their property for these rodents. This can easily be done by simply walking around your property and looking for evidence of rats. Rats live in nests or burrows. Burrows can be holes in dirt or concrete from 1 to 4 inches wide, with smooth edges and an entrance and exit hole, and can be found under any bush or plant. Moist, dark droppings are also a sign that rats are on your property and are usually found close to garbage. Another key ingredient to look out for are holes or gnaw marks on wood or plastic garbage cans. Residents should also check walls and grass for signs of runways. Rats are known to run along the same path several times a day, in turn leaving dark, greasy track marks along walls and worn-down paths in the grass. If droppings or rat track marks are discovered on your property, proper cleanup of the area is crucial to prevent attracting other rats to your yard, as rats communicate with other rats through their urine and feces. A good rule of thumb is to use 1 part bleach, 10 parts water solution to wash down the area in question. In addition, residents must dispose of any accumulated clutter on their property to deter a nesting or sleeping area for any prospective rats. This can be easily accomplished by removing wood piles, garbage, and newspapers from the property. Overall yard maintenance is also a crucial step in preventing rats from taking over your property. This includes mowing your lawn on a regular basis, controlling weeds, shrubs, and bushes where rats are known to burrow, and don't forget to clean up your compost area as well.
And of course, there's a food source. You're dropping your kitchen waste in there probably, and so you've got fresh food for the rodents there. Now, a properly maintained compost bin should not create a good food source for any animal. As long as it's turned regularly and maintained, it shouldn't be a problem. A heap on the ground in the corner of the yard is probably not a good idea because it could also be a nesting location. So proper compost bins that are maintained would be the best solution for that. And in some cases you can buy composters that are not even sitting on the ground.
The next step is to ensure your garbage is properly stored in hard plastic or metal cans with tight-fitting lids. And make sure you have enough storage containers for your property, rather than throwing additional bags on the ground or on top of other garbage bins. Now that you've looked after the backyard, take a good look around the house and garage for any obvious points of entry for rats. Rats can squeeze through a hole as small as a ½ inch and chew through holes in any building. Therefore, taking the time to seal any holes or cracks in the foundation, walls, or floors around or underneath windows will prevent these rodents from invading your home or garage.
There is a lot of openings on the outside of your house that are there for like dryer vents, and nowadays with high efficiency furnaces and the air exchange units, there's a lot of different openings on the outside of your house, and you have to make sure that they're properly maintained and the adequate couplings and doors and screening are on those things. And in some cases you can put a screen over it, some cases you can't. You have a door that automatically opens, and in some cases, like the exhaust on a high efficiency furnace, you can't put anything over top of those. If you did screen those or put any kind of a cap on them, you could ask for exhaust problems in your house.
Metal door sweeps and window flashing are also a wise investment to ensure rodents stay out. Another key point to remember is that rats can climb. Therefore, it's a good idea to check all levels of your home or garage for possible entry points. This includes hedges against the building to bedroom windows.
That should always be screened. Your soffit ventilation and your gable end vents and your whirlybird type things, they should all have screening on them, regardless of, rats or rodents. Birds and squirrels and bats are another thing that you don't really want in your attic. So that's always something you should be looking out for anyway.
Now that you've taken all the steps to rat-proof your property, maintaining this regime is crucial in combating the battle against rodents. The best measure in this process is maintaining a clean property and hauling any lumber and other unnecessary refuse to the city's landfill. Residents hauling refuse to the landfill must remember to ensure all loads of garbage are secured either by tarps, ropes, or other tie-down mechanisms on their vehicle. The landfill accepts all materials except metal, such as appliances. These items can be transported to a local scrap metal dealer at no charge. Meanwhile, items such as tires, concrete, clean wood, asbestos, and other demolition material will be accepted at the city's landfill. However, must be separated and hauled to the appropriate location at the landfill. The City of Swift Current does have a permit from Saskatchewan Environment to burn clean wood and is limited to unpainted lumber and tree branches. Therefore, materials such as mattresses, sofas, carpets, yard waste, and demolition materials must be placed in a separate area of the landfill. Now through September the 30th, the landfill will be open 7 days a week from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m., with fees waived for residential homes for the month of September. Anyone requiring further details on rodent control can find the appropriate information online at the city's website at swiftcurrent.ca, or drop by City Hall and pick up an information package. The City of Swift Current is keeping track of all rat sightings in order to determine hot spots where nesting sites may be located. Therefore, if you spot a rat or have any suspicions of possible locations where there could be a rat habitat or infestation, contact the City of Swift Current's Engineering Department at 778-2740. This public awareness series is brought to you by Southwest TV News, the Prairie Post, and the following local business partners: the Swift Current Mall, the Center at 1 and 4, Innovation Credit Union, imagine the possibilities, Stark and Marsh Chartered Accountants, achieving great things, Living Sky Casino, live it up, and by the Home Hardware Building Center, downtown Swift Current.